Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, yeah, I'm a gummy, 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 gummy bear. Gummy, 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 gummy bear.
Woo, what a day, guys. It's been a busy day in the SoulFyr family. Yeah, my son's sitting here with me. Hope you enjoyed that dancing bear. Have more to come with that thing. Maybe very soon. But today, we're just going to do a quick game pickup video or game video, whatever. This ain't bragging. This is just stuff I bought recently that may show up on the channel. I just like to share with you guys, some of my interests besides... well, I know gaming, but this is game stuff, so it's kind of redundant. But anyways, I want this to be a quickish video. Instead of being like 20 or 30 minutes, I want it to be like, hopefully 10. But anyways, my wife just did a review on Harry Potter Nado Metal Figs. And now they got a Street Fighter line. And I picked up a few. It's Ken. Blanca, that's my brother's personal favorite, if I'm not mistaken. Ryu, which is one of mine. Chun-Li. And Vega. These are available at Walmart for the low price of 97 cents. I would suggest checking your local Walmart in the toy aisle. If you check on Walmart.com, other vendors are selling them for quite a lot of money, and it's not really worth it. But they are awesome for 97 cents, and I plan to get the whole line, which is 12 characters. I believe the main roster from the first for Street Fighter 2. But to make it quick, we're going to go to the second game, which is my second boxed Game Boy. With my first boxed Game Boy Color game, it's Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. You ever want to play the original Super Mario Brothers, but in a smaller screen where it has to scroll constantly up and down? Well, this is the game for you! Besides that, it does have a nice world map reminiscent of like Mario 3. And it has a save feature. Fortunately, for me, this is the first Mario I ever beat. Mario 1 I've ever beat. Because of the save feature. I could keep coming back to it. But it's a good game, but it takes some getting used to if you're used to having a full screen. The next is my brother, Uzu Spirals. One of his favorite Game Boy Color games. He used to play the crap out of this in it. And I got it for super cheap today. And that's Maggie Nation. I booted this up, and it's like a card game, sorta, where you capture monsters. I don't know if it's going to be for me, but I will give it a further chance. I just tried out someone's save file, and it looked decent. And the next game is a very misleading Game Boy Color game. It's called Racing Rats by Taco RC. And you're not racing rats, which I was hoping you was. Instead, you're just a bunch of kids, I guess brother and sister, racing remote control cars. It was fun for a level I played, but I was hoping for racing rats. Yeah. Alright, and another game, which is a Game Boy Color game. And Hal was a pro producer of this or whatever. This X-Men Mutant Wars. And the sprite work on this is awesome. I just played the verse mode on it because it has quite a bit of story mode. I mean, it looks great. I love Game Boy fighting games. For some reason, they just translate well, even though you only got like 2 buttons. I've been with me and my brother playing Battle Arena Toshinden on the Super Game Boy, and you could play 2 players on it with 2 Super Nintendo controllers. It was awesome. And so we're going to hop over to the NES. I don't collect many NES games because Game Boy and PlayStation stuff is my passion. But these two I just couldn't pass up. First one is Iron Sword, Wizards and Warrior 2, complete in box. The Game Store I bought this for must have been slipping, because I got it really cheap. And what I love about getting used ones is finding stuff like this. This was someone's password list from back in the day. I love finding stuff like this in old retro games. And this is one of my favorite games that I'm about to show you for the NES. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know why I liked it. I do remember beating it back in the day. But I don't believe I can anymore. But this is Disney's Adventure in the Magic Kingdom. This is where you play as some Indiana Jones wannabe and you play a bunch of mini games. I had a lot of fun with this as a kid. I've tried to get back into it, but my Nintendo skills have diminished greatly over the years. Alright, now to our next system is PS2, because it is one of my passions is PlayStation. And this is Gaia 2, which is Legend of Gaia 2, but not based off the same storyline or the Saw Ryu or whatever they're called. If you're playing this back in the day, I hope to get into it eventually. I need to beat Legend of Gaia still. Next game, me and my brother used to have many moons ago. PS2, it's a dungeon crawler, kind of like Chocobo's Dungeon if you ever played that. If not, you need to. This is Tower of Duraga, Fushigino Dungeon. I remember it being extremely hard, but fun. And I believe you can mix your equipment together if I'm not mistaken. Need to get into this sometime. But right now it's not the time. And next, you ever played Bubble Bubble? Or Super Bubble Bubble? What is it called? Puzzle Bubble? Either way, this is Super Bubble Pop. It's just like those one games, except it's in a 3D plane and you play as a robot or a girl. It's puzzle fun with wild music and crazy bubble action. I like puzzle games. In this game, everybody should know about if they know what Doom is. And that is Hexen for the PlayStation 1. And I just realized the game store ripped me off. This looks like it's complete, but it's printouts. Freaking printouts. I thought it was the actual book stuff. I got it cheap, so I guess I can't play too much. But in my soul, it's not the same. Next is a good 90s nostalgia trip. And that's Reboot for the PlayStation 1. I used to have this. I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it. But it was not complete. And this game was pretty cheap. But the case is broke. But I have many replacement cases. And last but not least is Armorines Project Swarm. It plays just like those 360 games, which I can't remember right now. The PS4 game off the top of my head. But it will be right here. Plays pretty good. It's got 2-player, multiplayer, fight each other, or co-op. So the controls were wonky though. R1 and R2 move forward and back. Square and O move strafe. Triangle jump X shoot, and then your D-pad just moves you around. But these are my recent game pickups. Hopefully I can play some of these on the channel. And I want to do a review on a game. So maybe I will choose one of these. This will be my first review, and I want to take my time on it because I don't want it to be good. So, thank you all for watching, and I believe my son wants to lead us out today. Zach's Toy Review!
Yeah!
What do we have today, Zach? Is that a cell phone from your house? Press a button for us, Zach. Press a button. Yeah, you press a button!
Yeah!
And that is all for Zach's Toy Review!
Yeah!